Hi guys, I'm Shahbaz Ahmed. So in today's section, we are going to learn about Ansible. Okay, so I just share my screen first. Okay, go to Chrome. Just AWS console, sign into the console. Just submit that. Okay, so we are in the dashboard of my AWS console. Go to your history instance. Just launch instances. Give any name to your instance. Ansible server. Okay. Just select this Amazon Linux machine. Second option, 2MI HVM. Select this. Okay. Select existing security groups. Select the default VPC. Create. If you want to create new key pair, you can also create. Click on it. Create new key pair. Just click on it. Just give any name to you. This key pair, such as Ansible key. You select this RSA and then select this .ppk file and just create a key pair. Okay. Just close this. Because in my case, I select my existing key, which I already created earlier. So Ansible key. And here number of instances you give here 3. So that because I need 3 instances, one for Ansible server acting as a master node and remaining 2, that is node 1 and node 2, which is a client machine. Okay, just launch instances. Just refresh it. Okay, so your instances are running. So just rename this node 1. This is node 2. Okay, so this is Ansible server. This is node 1, node 2. Just take the public IP of this. Okay, so change this public IP. So it will convenient to you if you copy both the public image and the private IP of the Ansible server node 1 and node 2. Okay. Just same for node 1 and node 2. So let's connect to the client machine first. Just give the public IP of my Ansible server. Go to appearance because I wanted to font size as 14 so that it will appear as a little bit bigger. Change the color, default foreground. Okay, these things can do optional because if you change the nodes color so that it will view clear so that you can easily distinguish which is your Ansible server and which is your client machine. Go to connection, give 30 so that it will keep alive your instance for 30 seconds. Go to SSH, inside SSH, go to credential, select the public IP, sorry, select this public key, just open this. Okay. Just log in as a history user, which is the default username for Amazon Linux machine. And similarly, you can do for both node 1 and node 2. Again, go to putty, copy the public IP of this node 1. Then I'm changing the font size and color so that you can distinguish differentially easily, which is your master node and which is your client node. For client node, I select yellow, and for Ansible node, I select green color. Just go to connection, hit 30 here, go to SSH. Inside SSH, go to authorization, go to credential, and select the public key pair. Just open this. Okay, see. Now it's time to connect with the client machine node 2. Okay, so login as a user for both the client machine as well as the master node. I forget to give here 30. Okay, 30 means it will keep alive your instance for 30 seconds. Okay. Actually, I got a call. So let's start the session. So this is my master node, and this is my client machine. Okay, I'm arranging sequentially so that you can understand easily. So let's see. So this is my master machine. You can say as a Ansible server, which is in green color, and this is node 1, node 2, which is my client machine, or you can say this is acting as a host also. Okay. For example, in Windows, now when you use accessing your Windows, uh, in that you have some different users. For example, you have administrative user, you have other user. Okay. So different user having different access, different permissions. Okay. So similarly, these two nodes are acting as a client machine. Okay. Or this is my Ansible server. Okay. So first of all, I create a username as GFG, or any user you can give also. So I give my user as a user similarly. So first of all, I am creating user. So firstly switch to the root user, sudo su. It will switching to the super user. Sorry, it will switch to the root user. See, root. Now you are in the root user. Okay. So here you will create user by giving this command add user and the name of the user. Okay. For example, uh, you give the user name as GFG, or any username you can give. Okay. Such as I give user. Okay. Any name you can give here, no issue. So by using this command, you can create your own user, and after that you will password. Okay. So here I'm using the user along with the password. Okay. So now switching to this user from the root user, again this command like su hyphen user. So see, now you're in this user which you created. Just go to this. Now come to the client machine, node 1. Come to the root user, sudo su, create your user. This is a user for EC2 user. This is a user which you created here for node 1. Create, sorry, by using this command, add user and the name of the user. Okay. So you successfully created the user and the password of your node 1. This is my node 2. Just clear. And again, I'm switching to the root user, sudo su. So this is my root user. And here you create your user and the password for this node 2 by using this command add user password user. Okay. Sorry, add user password user. Okay. So I successfully created user and the password of my all of the machines, whether it is Ansible server and the remaining two nodes that will representing the client machine. Okay. So switching to the super user, we are in this user. Okay. Now just give here SSH. Okay. And whatever you have the public IP, sorry, private IP, because all of these machines are in my in the same network. So that's why there's no need to give any public IP, because there's in this case we are not going to access outside the client. Means we are not going access. So all of these machines are in the same virtual network. Okay. So whenever machines and you want to, whenever all the machines are associated within the same virtual machines, same VPN, same network. So in that case, there's no need to use the public IP. So you can use here private IP, because all of these instances are associated with the same VPN. Okay, so I take this private IP of node 1. Okay, so before that, go to this node 1 and give again switching to the root user from this super user, sudo, or simply you can exit from this. So we are in the, so now I am in the root user again. So give this command vi sudo. Okay, just save this. Okay, just give vi etc, just give vi etc slash ssh slash ssh d underscore config. Okay, so here I configure something. See, this is permit root login. Check this. See, this is here permit root login. Yes, which is comment. So you just uncommented this. Okay. Second modification. See, permission, password authentication. No. See, password authentication, no. So just comment this, and this password authentication, just uncomment this. Okay, so in this file, I configure three things. See, first permit root login, which is earlier comment. So which was earlier committed. So I just uncomment this, and similarly here password authentication. Earlier it was no. After that, I comment that password authentication no as commented, and after that this password authentication as yes. Okay, so these three modification I changed here. So just save this. Okay, just restart this SSHD service. Okay, so service SSHD restart. Okay, so it will restart your service. Okay, now come to the user, which is a super user. Same thing happen with this other machine. Firstly, switching to the root user. Okay, just save this. etc slash sshd underscore config. Just give uncomment this permit root login, and this password authentication just just comment this, and password authentication which is earlier already commented, so just uncomment this. Just save this. Okay, just restart the machine. Just restart the service SSHD. So service SSHD restart. Okay, this now switch to the super user SU hyphen user. Okay, so just come to the time. So just come to the master node. Okay, now SSH and give the public IP of node 1, sorry, private IP of node 1, because these client machine are in the same network, so no need of public IP. Let's see. Give yes here, password which you created earlier. Sorry. See, now earlier you are in this 99, which is my Ansible server machine. Okay, now you switching to the another instance. Okay, so from the Ansible server, you accessing the node 1 client machine. Okay, but just if you create like, see, just check this touch file1.txt. See, from the server, from the main machine, from the master node, you access the client node. Okay, so see, give ls, check file1.txt. It will create one file here. If you go in this, see, ls, see, that means there's a connection. Okay, from that Ansible server node, you access the other nodes. You can say as a client machine. Okay, so whatever the operation you perform there, you can here also perform the same operations. Okay, so if I create any file from the node machine, let's see what happened. Touch file 2.txt, check ls. Okay, so it will create one new file, file2.txt. Now come to the master node, give here ls, see, file2.txt. Okay, got it. But the demerit of this, when you exit from this, see, exit, and again you want to connect with that node, just give ssh and the private IP of that node 1. What happened? See, again there's a requirement of giving password. So if you have multiple software, in multiple times you give here password, so this is not a good practice. Okay, to overcome this, so just create, for example, so there's a so this is not a good practice. So for example, if you have thousands and hundreds or thousands of software, and you are going to install software in all of these machine, so in every time there's a requirement of giving password. Okay, so no need to do this, just create ssh key and that will copy to the all other nodes. Okay, for example, if you have hundred thousands of nodes, okay, 10, 20, 30, how many nodes you have, and if you generate ssh key in my master node, and that ssh key, if you copy to all of these instances, okay, and so there's a connection among the master node as well as the client node. Okay, so whatever the operations you are going to perform in the master node, the same operations happen with the client machine also. Okay, so no need to go in each and every client machine and then install all of the software separately one by one. Okay, at one time you just generate your ssh key to your master machine and then copy that ssh key to the all of the nodes. Okay, so there's a connection established among these nodes, master and the client nodes, and then you can perform any operations. Okay, so just I exit. Now I'm in this user, see, master node. Okay, so just I give ssh hyphen keygen. So by using this command, here you are generating the SSH ID, okay, of your master node. Just press enter. Just enter, press enter. No need to give anything. Just press enter. So by using this command SSH keygen, see, I'm using this command now. So this command, by using this command, you are going to generate the SSH ID of your Ansible server. So just click enter. No need to give anything. Okay. Now we copied it to all over the nodes client machine. Okay. So just give SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID, whatever the user you created earlier. In my case, I gave user @ and the private IP of node 1. Okay. So by using this command, whatever the generated SSH ID, it will copy to this private IP, this instance. Okay. See, number of key added. So one key added in this. Okay. Same process. So come to the, sorry. First of all, go to this cd.ssh. Okay. Let's see whether there's public IP or not. Public key or not. ls-a. So see, there's one ID RSA dot public. Okay. So again, SSH. Now it's time to connect with the other machine. SSH. Copy hyphen ID user @ and the private IP of node 2. Earlier I connected with 252, 229. Okay. So this is my another machine. Okay. Okay. Just click enter. Give yes. See, one key added to this other instance, node 2. Okay. So just clear. Just give Ansible and whatever the Ansible user, which is your host machine. Okay. This is the name of the user which you gave to your host. So this is user Ansible user -a, and then fetch file 3.txt. What it says, Ansible command not found. Okay. So let's check the version of Ansible. Ansible version. Okay, so there is no Ansible. So for this, we are going to install the Ansible. First,
Line directory on.
Okay. So first of all, you install Ansible. I share this command in the chat box, so you can take this and install it by using this command. Okay. See, I'm in the root user. Just give this command. I'm going to install this Ansible. Okay. So now VVS. Sudo yum update -y. Okay. So it will install the Python interpreter. See, now install Ansible. Sudo yum install Ansible. Okay. -y if you give, so you can install this without means there's no need to give any manual permission. Simply -y, so it will automatically install that. It will load some plugins. Okay. Just check Ansible version, Ansible space -- version. It will show the version of your Ansible. Okay. So what is the version of Ansible? 2.9.27. Okay. If you want to check the Python interpreter version, so give Python space version. Okay. So see, what is the Python version? 2.7.18. Okay. So this is my Ansible, and this is my Python interpreter. Okay. Now we are going to perform some commands. Just give here. Just switching to the super user. co-user. Okay. I am now in the super user SU. Okay. So now it's time to perform some operations in the Ansible. I already installed Ansible into my Ansible server. That is my master node. Okay. So let's perform some operation. So Ansible. Okay. So after that, give the host name, that is user. My host name and my username both are same. Okay. Ansible user -a for all. And after that, fetch file to.txt. Okay. So see, it will give some warning. This is not an error, okay? So it's just warning that, because see, you have two client machine and you do not passing the host of that, you do not passing the private IP of that, okay? You do not give your you are connected with the help of the SSH ID, okay, with the client machine, but you do not give, but you do not passing the IP address of that host machine, okay? That's why it's showing only local host, okay? So now, how to overcome to this error? How to overcome this error? Just go to the my second machine, that is a node machine, that is that become the client machine, okay? So just exit to this sudo user, super user. Okay, now I am in the root user. Just give vi tc slash vi tc slash Ansible. Just come outside without saving anything. Ansible. Okay, so no need to save anything, okay? Just sorry. Come to the server node, okay? Give and switch to the root user. Sudo, no need to give this, simply exit. So I'm in the root user, give vi editor etc Ansible. See, there are the two files. See, one is ansible.cfg, and then second is host. We go to the host file first. See here, example ex1. See, ungrouped host specify before any group headers, and this is example 2, a collection of hosts belonging to the web server group. If you have multiple hosts following a pattern, you can specify them like this, okay? If you have different hosts, and this is a collection of database server. So this is my host name of my server, okay? So I have one host, just give insert I. Here you created, here you passing the host name. In my case, my host name is user, okay? My username and my host name both are same, unfortunately. And in place of this, give the private IP of node 1, my host machine 1. Okay. Just uncomment this. And now it's time to take the private IP of my another machine. Here I mistakenly I gave here the public IP of node 1. Sorry, it's my mistake. Instead of giving the public IP, give the private IP. So the private IP is 252 and this is 229, 2029. Okay, so see, this is my host name as a user, because I already told you earlier that both my host name and the username as user, and this is my host first host name, and this is my second host name. So okay, either you can give the host name or here see, this is my host name as a user, and this is my the private IP of my both of my hosts machine, both of the client machine. This is a private IP. Okay, so which is acting as a host machine. I just save this file using WQ, see cat etc Ansible. Okay, so sorry, this is a directory. Okay, so see, I already changed. This is user as a host, and this is the private IP of my machine one, and this is the private IP of my second machine. That is, so these, see, this is the private IP of my node one, and this is the private IP of node two. Both of the machine is acting as a client machine. See, this is my host name and username. Both having the same name. Okay. Again, go to this file. Now it's time to go to the ansible.cfg. This is my inventory. This is okay. Just switch to the super user. Now perform the, see, Ansible. This is Ansible, which is command. Okay, so this is user, which is my host name, and this is hyphen a. That will hyphen a. That means a all, and this is touch. And here I create one file, file two. Okay, let's see. See, that warning will gone. That okay, because I added one, because I add my local host. Sorry, I add the two client machine, and where you see now that I passed the private IP of both of the client node. See, now my Ansible server that is connected with this 229, and this is 252. This is these are the client machine. Okay, so now my server, Ansible server, connected with the both of the host machine. Okay, now we are going to perform some operations, some some ad hoc operations, some ad hoc commands. Okay, now it's time to uh, execute some ad hoc commands. Actually, ad hoc commands. See, one second. I will first of all I'll show you. Here you create one file. Let's see whether this file will be created. This file created in these two machines or not. Let's check. And let's see file 2 created, and go to the other machine and let's see file 2.txt. So I'm in this machine. I'm in the Ansible server machine, but I'm accessing these two machines also. Okay. How I access this machine? With the help of SSH key, because I generated earlier SSH key and then I copied it to the machine. It is acting as host machine. Okay. So you want to create directory, just create this Ansible user -a. Just give mkdir for creating any directory, and after that the name of the directory, with package or any directory you can give it. See, and let's see here one directory will created. Now go to the second machine. See, this is the package. Okay, so what do you observe that we created one file that created in these two machines. No need to go in separately and create file. Okay, that is also possible, but it will take time. That's why we are using the Ansible tool that will configure in the Ansible whatever you configure in the whatever you configure or whatever you install in your client in your Ansible server in the master node, that the same operation will done in among the nodes among the client machine. Okay, so now perform some arrow commands. Like Ansible uh, user as a host name -a sudo yum install httpd. Okay, one second. Okay, so this sudo, not sudo. You can install, yeah, sudo yum install httpd -y. Okay, because here, see, here I'm using yum because I'm using Amazon Linux machine of Red Hat family. Okay, so my OS is okay. So HTTPD is okay. So if you're using the Red Hat family, so it is called as considered as HTTPD. If you're using the Debian family, okay, then it is considered as Apache. Okay, so different name into different uh, OS. sudo yum install httpd-y, and this is the name of the service. Okay, because I'm using the Red Hat family, so that's why I'm using a yum. If you're using the Debian family, then here in place of, instead of giving yum, you give here as a apt-get. Okay, apt-get. See, I'm using Debian family. Sorry, I'm using the Red Hat family. That's why I'm giving yum. If I'm using Debian family, then instead of giving yum, I give here apt-get. Okay, a simple apt. Okay. So because of I'm using Red Hat family, so simply I give yum. Just install this. What it says. GFG. Sorry, user. Yum install httpd-y. See, what it says. Okay, see, yum install httpd. Okay, let's check uh, whether it is installed or not. Which, by using this command, which httpd. See, it is installed here. Now, same thing do with this other machine. Do yum install httpd-y. Switch to the root user first. Firstly, you check whether whether the httpd installed or not, Apache. Which httpd. So see, no httpd is found, no Apache server is found. So simply good exit. Now I am in the root user. Give yum install httpd, which is the name of my Apache server, and -y. Okay, just click enter. It will again. So in my case, see, I have one software and I install in two machines separately. So it take more time. Okay. So again, this is not a good practice. So for example, if you have 100,000s of your instances or your 100,000s of client machine, okay, and in each and every client machine, you individually go and then install different software, different applications. Okay, so it will take so much time. Okay, so no need to go do this. Simply go to the Ansible server where you can install one time. You can perform any operation at one time, and automatically it will perform the same operation in whatever you have machines, client machine. In each and every machine it will perform the same operations. Okay, so it will in within the list time you can perform the same operation in multiple client machine. Okay, so after that let's check, switch to the super user. By using this command you can check whether HTTP Apache server installed in this machine or not. See, it's installed. Okay. Now start this service. First of all, check the status. What is the status of this Apache server? So by using this command sudo, okay, because I am the super user, sudo service, name of the service as httpd, and then what is the status. Okay, so sudo for the super user service. So and after that, this is the name of the service, and this is the status. It will tell what is the status, whether your Apache server is actively running or not. Okay, just click enter. It'll ask me the user password. Okay. User is not in the sudo user file. Okay. So to overcome for this, just give vi vi etc sudo ers sudo ers. No need to save anything. Okay. Come to the root user. Okay. See, I'm in the root user. I'm in the root user. Same thing with this sudo, sorry, exit. Again, in both machine, I'm the switching to the root user. Now vi editor etc and sudo, come to this file, sudo ers. Same thing. Okay, just give insert I for insert. See, I'm in this file, sudo ers file. Because in every way, in every time it will asking for the password. So you see, allow root to run any commands anywhere. Okay, so allow people in group will to run all commands, and same thing without a password. So I give here as what is my host name. So this is my user. Okay, and then all and no password. Okay, so got it. Same thing here we will do. vi hyphen etc sudo ers. Okay. User all okay. Just save this both of these file. Sorry. Correct. Now come to the user. Super user. Just give sudo service, name of the service, and status. See, currently I'm in this machine 229. In this currently I am in the root user. So switching first of all, switch to the super user sudo hyphen su. Okay, not sorry su hyphen user. Okay, I'm the second machine. I'm the sudo user. Just give service sudo service, name of the service as httpd and the state. It shows which httpd is there not. Okay. See what it says. See, inactive. Currently, my STD service is inactive state. So how to activate this? By using this command sudo systemctl okay httpd sorry sudo systemctl start because I'm going to because I wanted to because I want to start this service httpd the name of the service sudo systemctl start httpd. By using this command, I'm going to start this service. Just click enter. Now give again check the status of this sudo service httpd status. See, now showing actively running. So if we go to this particular, you take the public IP of this. First of all, I want to see what is the 250T. 252. So 252 is my this machine, node 1 machine. Okay. So just take the public IP of this. Just say this, whether it will work or not. So you got one sample page. That means HTTPD service will work. Okay. Same thing happen with this sudo service HTTPD status. See, here showing inactive state. See, inactive shows inactive or dead. Okay. So same thing do with system sudo. First of all, using sudo because I'm in the sudo user super uh, sudo system ctl sudo system ctl and start httpd. Okay, now check the status again. Now it's this machine also running. Let's check the public IP of this and so see, this is also working. This is working. This is also so both of the host machine will working fine. But see what I'm doing here. I first of all I go to the root user. This is my machine one, and this is my. So one second. This is my. See. First of all, I'm going switching to the root user. I'm going each and every machine. In my case, I have only two machine now. So in each machine, I'm going separately, and then I install my HTTP Apache server, and then I start check the status, and then I start the service. Same thing I repeat in this other machine also. Same process I repeat here. I am going in the root. I first of all I install my HTTP service, and then I check the status of that, and then I install that, and then again I start the service. So it will take so many times. See, so you have hundreds and thousands of client machine, then how you manage? Okay, it will take so many times, so much time. Okay, so this is not a good practice. Okay, so simply first of all I install this, which instead of doing this, simple, I am going to my master node. Simply I execute the command, same command in one machine, and the same command will occur and perform in each and every machine. Okay. So first of all, I uninstall this. First of all, I stop the server. Start here. Instead of start, I'm using stop. Sudo systemctl stop httpd. Stop. Okay. Stop the service. If you check now, it will not work. See, it went. Stop the service also. Check the status. Again, this instance is in the, again, this service, HTTP service is in the inactive state. Okay. Now we uninstall this HTTP sudo remove sudo pm remove httpd -y. See, if you give this which command, see what happened. It's showing no httpd. See what's showing? It's showing that no httpd in this. Okay. Same process will repeat here. Sudo pm remove httpd sudo yum remove httpd. Okay, -y. We give which httpd? What is showing? No HTTPD. Now, in both of this machine, HTTPD Apache server is uninstalled, removed. Okay. So see how much time it will take. Okay. You see now how much time it took for me. So simple. If you go here, Ansible, and if you install the same server, same service, how it will see Ansible. Then after that, name of the host machine. This is my host name, -a for all, or if you're using, yeah, -a for all, and then either you can give yum, because I'm not using -b, that you wanted to execute your instance in the super user. So here you give, that's why I will give here sudo, then yum, because I'm using the Red Hat family. Was yum install httpd -y. Okay, so that it will not asking you permission whether you want to install this particular service or not. Okay. Or otherwise you can also give this, either give this, or if you're not using sudo here, then before this you have to give here -b, that you wanted to execute in the super user. Okay, so simply give yum install httpd -y. Okay. See, let's see what it will do. See, when you give this command, Ansible user -b -a yum install httpd -y. Okay, -b, I told earlier that this represents that you want to execute this operation in the sudo user. Okay, that's why super user. And this is -a for all, and this is yum install. This is the command for installation of the particular service. Okay, and this is my host name, not the username. This is my host name. Actually, unfortunately, I have the same both my the username and the host name both are same. Okay, but here you remember this is whatever you have the host name, here you give the host name of that. Okay, see, just when you give this command, see, this is my one machine here installed that service, and this is my second machine 252. This is my second machine 252, and this is my 229. This is my first machine. Okay, and in both of this machine, the HTTP service gets installed. Okay, so let's check on the client machine whether it is installed properly or not. Which HTTPD? See, it's installed. Which which HTTPD? No, which HTTPD? Okay, see here also that service gets installed in that. Okay, in both of these machine. See, but if you want to go, if you go and check this, it's not running because now your machine is not currently running. Okay, for this again you're using this command. For this you want to see. Because I'm using -b, so no need to give sudo. So simple give service, name of the service, and the status of that service. So check, let's check. What it says currently is in the dead state, is in the inactive state. Currently, this is in the inactive state. Okay, so for this, system CTL systemctl, okay, and then start and the name of the service. First of all, I want to start. Okay, no worries. See, it will start both of these machine 252 and this is 229. Okay, let's check. Now, if you want to check the status, see, it's showing actively running, and here it also showing actively running. So both of these machine have active running. In one particular command, in one place in the Ansible server, I gave this command, and both of this machine gets actively running. Okay, if you refresh it, you'll see. Okay, so my both of this machine running. So go to this, and now it's time to uninstall this again. So yum remove httpd and -y. First of all, start this service, stop this service. Okay. Currently running. Currently it's showing running. Okay. So systemctl stop and the name of the service. Just click enter. Okay, it's active. What is showing? Deactivating. Okay. So it take time, some will take time. Okay. Stop it. See, just stop your HTTP service. Now you are going to uninstall this systemctl. Sorry, no name. Yeah, system. I'm going to give this command to install, uninstall this. Yum remove httpd. Yum remove httpd -y. It's going to uninstall httpd in both of these machine. See, in one machine 229 it gets uninstalled, and my second machine 229 is already showing is 252. See, in both of these machines, my the Apache HTTPD gets uninstalled. Okay, no issue in that. If you go and check, see what it show. Which HTTPD? HTTPD is there. Now come to this. Firstly, you check status. No status because you already uninstalled that. Which HTTPD? Okay, so no HTTPD. That means that particular HTTPD gets uninstalled in both of these client machine. Okay, I'll come to this. Now I'm showing, I show some, I'm showed some arrow commands, okay? And now it's time to perform some other operation such as Ansible module. Now I'm going to perform some other operations, okay? That is the Ansible module. Let's see how module will work in this Ansible. Okay, in module, the same thing, okay? Only the difference is that you use some particular language, English language, simple common language. There's no, like for example, if you want to install, you give, instead of giving install, you give present. Present means, that means installation, okay? If you want to remove something, then you give, instead of giving remove, you give absent, same thing, okay? So like this, for installation, you give present, and for uninstall that, for remove, you give absent, okay? So that's okay. So in the module, we're using some English, plain English language, okay? So I'm giving some example like Ansible -b for Ansible, then the whatever the host name user. If you give 0 -a -0, user of 0 means the first machine. Okay, if you give 1 here, that become your second client machine. If you give 0 here, that's showing that this particular action will occur only in the first host machine. And if you give 1 here, that means it will showing that same actions will occur in the other machine, not the first machine. Okay, if you give nothing, then it will operate, it will occur. This function will perform in among these, all of these machine. Okay, so user -a. First of all, you give -b, then -m for -m for module, then em, because we are using Red Hat family OS installation. That's why using em. If you're using Radian, then we use apt instead of using em. -a for all. Okay, so no need to give here sudo because you're already running this command in the -b, because we are already running this in the sudo user. So -b. So no need to give that one. So simply give here package. So, and the name of the package is httpd, and the state of that service. So start, not start, present. Present for installation. Present. Okay. Ansible, this is the user that represent my host name. This is -b that you wanted to run this command in the sudo user. This is -m for module. Okay, this is em for, because we are using the Red Hat family. There's on Linux machine. This is -a for all, and this is the name of the package. Syntax. Package is whatever the service you are going to install. So I'm going to install HTTP service. That's why I gave here HTTP, and this is my state. State means state equal to present. That means you are going to install this HTTP service. Okay, just give enter on this. Let's see what happened. See, it will install in this 252, and it will also install in 229. So I have two machines. In both of these machine, that particular service gets installed. Okay, now start the service. Give Ansible user as a host name -b -a, sorry, -b -m. Then here, instead of m, you give a service because you are going to install the service, and then -a for all, and then the name, give name of the service is HTTPD, and status. State. What is the state of that stateability? So state is started. If you give the status, see, no need to give that. Started. Let's check whether it will work or not. Status. Okay, so this will not works here. So see which now it's showing HTTPD. It will work. It will that this install in this HTTPD user slash spin. Okay, this service gets installed in this user slash spin. Okay, so you want to check this service whether what is the status of this. So it's now it in the inactive state. See, this is in the inactive state. So my both of this machine is in the inactive state. Simple give here Ansible. Instead of a status, give started. See, one second, some error is there. Service says has some extra parameter. Okay, one second. Sorry. Instead of this dot colon, give equals to. Okay, that's my showing error. Instead of using colon, give here equals to sign. Okay, in both of after the name and as well as after the state. So this is the name of the state PD and the state. What is the state currently status of your statable service? It's actively this that service is inactive now. Just give this and now check. Now both of the service started. Check the status of that. Sudo, what is the status? Is showing active running. Okay. Go to the other machine, which HTTPD, and check the status of that. See, both of these machine is currently running. You go and check. This is running, and this is also running. So both of these machine are running. Okay. So this time, I'm the same command I'm executing in the Ansible. Whatever the command I'm executing the Ansible server, that the same command will execute automatically on that machines. Okay, so no need to execute the same command in each and every machine. Okay, so that's it. So this is the module. Okay, how Ansible module will work. I'm just showing some example to you. Okay, now once again there's a call. Wait for a minute. I have a call. Okay, so sorry for interrupting. Uh, let's restart the session. Okay. Okay. So let's check. Okay. Now it's time to execute some same command we are using to install any applications, any service. For example, if you are using the Nginx service, also the same procedure will repeat. Okay. So okay. Only the difference is uh, instead of giving HTTPD service, you give the name as Nginx. Okay. And before installation Nginx, you are going to enable some extras file such as Amazon Linux extras file. Okay. Okay. So, and then after enabling some extras file on the Nginx one, we are going to install the Nginx by using the same command which you were using earlier for installing the HTTPD command, HTTPD service. Okay. So, like for example, if you, I'm showing you. Okay. So just go to this machine, just clear that, check which HTTPD is there or not. See, no, yeah, it's there. Okay. So first of all, I remove this service started. Instead of started, we give stopped. Okay. Now my both of the services stopped. Go to this, check the whether is what is the status of this. See, inactive. This is also inactive, and this is also inactive. Okay, clear. So now uninstall that. Instead of using present, I'm going to give here absent. For installation, I'm using absent. Okay, because this is a module, and the syntax is same English language. Okay, plain English. Absent. That means install. It will installing your HTTPD service. It will install in both of these instances, in both of this client machine. Just go and check which HTTPD. Okay, so no HTTPD. It's found in this particular folder or directory. Okay, which HTTPD. Okay. Now, we want to install Nginx. So before installation of Nginx, we give some particular we are enabling something. Okay. See, so which first of all we check whether there's Nginx is not which Nginx one. Sorry, which Nginx? See, no Nginx is there. Which Nginx? See, no Nginx is there. Okay. So in both of these client machine, there's no Nginx. So what I'm do? I'm going to install this. Okay, before installing Nginx service, okay, such as sudo because I'm using the Amazon Linux machine, Amazon Linux, sudo Amazon Linux, sudo Amazon Linux, sudo Amazon Linux enable extras. Okay, enable. After that, sudo Amazon Linux extras enable Nginx1. Okay, so this command, by using this command, it will adding some feature of Nginx. Okay, so uh, before installation of this, I'm using this command. Okay, remember this. Okay, so it will add some extras feature of Amazon Linux machine to your Nginx instances. Okay, uh, so enter sudo Amazon Linux extras enable Nginx1. Okay, now we are going to install Nginx. Package name is Nginx, and the state is at present, because I told you earlier that if you want to install any service, you give your uh, state as present, and if you want to remove any service, then you give absent. So present for installation of that Nginx service. Present. Okay, now see what happened. See, in both of these machine now, Nginx is installed. Okay, if you give which Nginx, see, that will install in this, and if you give which Nginx, let's start this service also. Service name is same command, Ansible user -b. This is my host name. This is -b for become that you want to execute this in the super user. -m for module. This is a service. Okay, this is -a for all. Okay, STT, because we are going to starting the service in Nginx. So that's why we give Nginx a start a state. What is the state? Currently a state is stopped. So now I'm going to give started. Okay, you want to save? See, now both of this machine is started. Let's check the status of this. Okay, so state of stability, give Nginx. What is the status of this? See, currently running here. In the machine. Nginx. See, in both of this now currently running. Let's go to the browser. Let's check whether this is working or not. So see, welcome to the Nginx template. Okay, just refresh this. So in both of this machine, working fine. Okay, in both of this machine working fine. Okay, now I'm going to uninstall that. First of all, I stop the service. Stop. If you check now, it will see what it's showing. Okay. Stopped the Nginx HTTP and reverse proxy server. Okay. So if you go here, the service will not work. Okay. Both of these service went. That means your Nginx service gets stopped. Now it's time to remove that service. Instead of visit, give absent for uninstall for remove that absent. Okay, click enter. This command going to uninstall this. Okay, see if you check this, which Nginx. It's uninstalled. Okay. So now it's time to execute some Ansible playbook command. Okay. So what I uh, doubt, first of all, I install, first of all, I execute some commands in both separately. And then after that, I'm using the Ansible command, Ansible server. Through Ansible server, I'm executing all of these commands like Adhoc commands and modules. Okay. So now it's time to start with Ansible playbook. Okay. Let's see. VI, any file you can give, any name, target one dot YAML file, YML. Okay. Now create this. Insert hyphen hyphen. This is a syntax of this. Okay. At host, which is my host name is user. After that, user, my hosts and user. My hosts and the user both become user. Okay. Now become yes, that you are going to perform in sudo. Okay, super user. That's why we give this. So connect become yes connection SSH tasks hyphen name install httpd action em. Okay, install httpd. Any command, any comments that become the command name of that action. Okay, action name httpd name of the service and then state. State present or installed. Okay, so install httpd service of Red Hat family install httpd service. Save this. So this is host. No, this is for authentication purpose. This is the task. This is the name of the task which I'm going to perform, and this is the name of the actions. Okay, that is going to perform some actions. Here in this case, we are going to install that httpd service, and okay. So this is my actions. In place of action, you can also give command also. Both will work. Just save this. Cat target one.yml and just run this command Ansible -playbook and the name of the file target one.yml. It will gathering facts. Gathering facts means it will check whether everything will be work fine or not. Okay, and so after that it will install service. See, and if you want to see, check whether it will install or not, which httpd. Okay, it's there, and check the status. What is the status of that? httpd. See, inactive. Which httpd. Let's check the status of that. So both of this is inactive state. Okay, both of this machine is in active state. See, now we are going to start this machine. Okay, so same machine. Just click vi, and if you want to execute vi, give name here. Start httpd service. Okay, so action. Service name of that httpd. Sorry, service service name is httpd and state is started. Okay, it will install this because we already installed, and so it's not going to install again. It will only what it will do only one change. That means it will not install that because we already installed that. Here, one change means that is it gonna to it will start a service. Okay, so that will be showing change is equal to 1. If you are going to perform both the installation as well as starting the service, then it will change equal to 2. How many operations it will count that way, and it will showing here. Okay, so if you go and check this, both will work or not. Yeah, it will work and it will work. Okay, so currently both of those machine active. Okay, service is up. Now we are going to perform some other operations. How a variable we can use, how a variable can be used in Ansible playbook. Okay, so let's see. Hosts, user, host as user, then user as user. Just keep become become as yes. After that, connection, connection as SSH. After that, give var, how to create variable. Okay. After that, give pkg package one. full package one देते हैं. One package one is the space httpd. Package one is httpd. Okay. Any variable, and this is package name 2. Okay, in Nginx, and current state 1, installed, current state 2, stopped. Current state 2 is started. Current state 3 stopped. Oh, so this is my variable. These 4 are variable. Package 1, HTTPD, package 2, and Nginx. These are the variable name, and this is an service. Okay. Sorry, actually there's interruption because of the network failure. I again share the screen. Okay, so stop here. So these four are variable: package one, package name two, package name one, current state two. So these are the variable. Any variable you can name. Whenever just remember that when you are going to pass this variable name, whenever you passing this value, just remember this: the name of the variable. You're passing the variable name as correctly. Okay, otherwise it will not working through an error. Okay, so after that, it's time to perform some tasks. Tasks tasks name install httpd. Okay, action am name, whatever the variable name first, package name one, state current state one. Okay, my second act name, it will start the service, start httpd, action service name, package two, state current state, because we are going to start the service now. To third action, stop name, stop httpd, stop httpd. Okay, and the action service, sorry, action service name service name, because we are going to stop the Nginx service, sorry, HTTP service, which is I declare that service in package name one. That's why I gave the variable name of that. And the state is, what is the state? Stop. So current is state 3. Okay. So same uh, commands are using for the other installation of the Nginx second service also. So only some modifications we will do here. Just take the whole commands. Okay. So instead of HTTPD, give Nginx ng stop, sorry, HTTPD here second service. This is stuck in here, some network issues here. That's why it will work. It is working slowly. Okay, actually, sorry for the interruption, some network issues. Okay. So again, I have to share my screen. Okay. So let's see. See, name install HTTPD. Okay. So here, once again. Okay. Done. So instead of using amp HTTPD, just give Nginx in Nginx. Okay. And this give package 2, because in package 2 we are installing Nginx and the current state is installed. Okay, that's will be with as it is. And because we are going to install that in Nginx also, and then we are going to start the installation in Nginx. We are going to start the Nginx service. Okay, so name is Nginx. Okay, correct. And the state is current 2. Okay, current 3 for stop, and again stop this service. Actually, you need to stop this. Okay, no need to stop this. Delete this last two commands. You give either name or package, both are same. Both will work. Okay, package, either package or name. Uh, One command I will add also, or better to add in the next. Okay, so okay, so just save. So in this in this file, I am, this is the host, this is my credentials. Okay, this is my variable, but this is my variable name. Okay, package 1 representing the HTTP Apache service, package 2 for Nginx, current state 1 for installed, state for installed I am using current state 1. For started status I stay for started state I'm using a current state 2, and for stopped status I'm using current state 3. So what is the task? First install HTTP, and the action for this I'm using this command, and second then start the service, and then stop this service. Okay, and because once this is stopped, then the other service are going to be installed, and then the other service will running. Okay, then I save this. Just execute this file. Ansible Playbook 2. Let's see whether it will work or not. So it will throw some error. Let's see. Hosts. Okay. Let's go to inside this. Let's go inside that file. Okay. Name. Let's see what is the error. Hosts. Okay. Correct only. First of all, check the whether HTTP already there or not. Which HTTP? Okay. it's there. So we are going to first of all uninstall this. PTPT. Okay, first of all, I'm going to uninstall this HTTP service, and after that, I'm going to install Nginx service. Okay, so both are going to install. Before this, so check which HTTP. It's not there, which Nginx. So both will be not there. Okay. Before installation of Nginx, give sudo sudo Amazon Linux extras enable Nginx 1. Okay. Same command give here. Sudo Amazon Linux okay. So that I'm using this one so that it will, before installation of Nginx, it will add some extras feature, okay, of Nginx. So now it's time to go in this, and you see this whether it will work or not. No, it will, because I already uninstalled this, so no, not it will. Okay, so these two instances are not working. Okay, because I uninstalled this, I removed that particular HTTP service as well as Nginx service. So none of these service will running now. Okay, so none of the service are running. So simply target to, let's check what is saying. We were unable to read either as JSON nor YML YAML file. These are the two errors we got from it. JSON. What is the error? Hosts here. Hosts. Okay. Here I miss one hyphen. Okay. Now save this and then execute. It will gather facts whether it will work, everything will be working fine or not. And then second step, what it says, found variable using reserved name tasks. Okay. So I'm going to this tasks. One second. Okay. So name action along with the same line. Okay. So now save this. Let's see whether it will work or not. Showing Sam name start HTTP. No, again go to this. We're showing error. Name is start HTTP. Start HTTP. Hyphen name. Install HTTP actions. Action. Okay. Okay. Stick. Okay. Better to take instead of package name. Name. Let's see whether it will work or not. Let's check whether it will work or not. Ansible Playbook 2. No. Tasks. Tasks. Start HTTP. 1 second. Okay. Just save this. Tasks. Okay. Save. So this is my credential. Okay. So this is my prerequisites of my Ansible playbook where I give my credentials. Okay. Host name as okay. Host name as user. What is my host name? So my host name is both my user as well as host name as user itself. So user, and this has become that you are going to run in the sudo use. This is connection SSH variable. That's where I this is my name of the variable, and this is the service name. Here the state of this service installed. This is the service of started, and this is the stop. Okay, so there is the task, and this is the name of the task. This is the action, which is the main line. Okay, so just save this and just execute. Now it will work fine. It will gather the target facts. Now it's going to install HTTPD. Now start HTTPD. Stop HTTPD. Now, because at one time one service gets executed. Okay. So 6 changes, 5 changed. 5 changed. Okay, because I'm not going to uninstall the HTTPD. If you are going to install that one, then it will show 6 of 6 because I installed one. I installed that, but I not remove that. That's why. Okay, 6. I'm going to perform 6 operation, but change only 5 because I do not. I'm not going to remove that HTTP service. Only I stop that service. That why out of 6 it will change only 5. Okay. If you remove also, then it will out of 6 it will change equal to 6. Okay. That's why it's showing out of 6 it the changed equal to 5. Unreachable 0, failed 0, skipped 0, rescued 0, ignored 0. Okay. So just cat target 2.yml5. Okay, see. Okay, so in this session, I'm in this. This is the how we can use variable in Ansible playbook. Okay, now let's check whether Nginx service will work or not. See, it will working fine. See, this is also working fine. Okay, now we remove every service. First of all, the absent. Okay, and then we are going to uninstall the Nginx. Then, so if you go and check there, which HTTPD. So it's no, see, no HTTPD found in this file. And again, which Nginx. So no Nginx there. So both of this file gets, both of the service gets uninstalled, remove, okay, from this machine, which HTTPD, which Nginx. Okay. So both the service gets removed from both of these instances. Now it's time to go. If you go and check, it's not, it will not work. It is not working. Sorry, if you go and check this, so see, it is not working. It is not working. Both of these machine not working. Both of the services went. Okay, it threw an error. The site cannot be reached, and this is also the site cannot be reached. The site cannot be reached. Okay, so I remove both the services among these instances. Okay, so create one instance. Okay, sorry, create one vi target 3.yml, and this is the last session. This is the last topic. Okay, so in this session we are going to learn how. So for example, if we are using both the OS families, such as we are using both apt yum, we are using both the Red Hat family also, and we are also using the Debian family also. So if you are using one family which are related to the Debian family and one service which are from the Red Hat family, and if you execute and if you install and if you start the service, okay, let's say about if you have one HTTPD server and we are going to using the Red Hat family, and in the other part you are using you are in the other part you are going and install the Nginx service which are from the Red Hat family. Sorry, not sorry, it's my mistake. For example, say simple. Take us consider as a simple. For example, you have HTTPD. As you know that we consider HTTPD in the Red Hat family, and the same thing HTTPD is considered in the Debian family as Apache. Okay, so if a user using both of these family, such as one are using Debian family and other are using the Red Hat family. Then if a user have only, for example, if a user have only Red Hat family, then that Debian family will not work. Okay, uh, I can say simple. If a user and he want to install uh, HTTP service and the user also using Red Hat family, so there's no error. Okay, that will execute. But if the same user he has Red Hat family and he are going to install Apache 2 and he using instead of using yum he are using apt-get. So as we know that yum we are using for installation any service, any package, whenever you're using Red Hat family, and we use apt-get when are using Debian family. Okay. So conclusion is that it will throw an error. Okay. So this will not work. So it's user. So for that reason, we're using this command. Let's see in this file. Okay. So hyphen, then hyphen space hosts. Okay, this is a user, and then user as user. Okay, then become as a yes, then connection, which is SSH. Okay, then tasks. Okay, so we are going to perform the tasks. Name, that is Debian family installation. Sort of action that will also work. Command apt-get install Apache 2 -y. Okay, hyphen something copied here. Instead of apt give yum, because this is Red Hat family. Red Hat family. Okay, let's see what will happen. See, if a user that want to perform this, he has Red Hat family, but he gave this command. Whether it will work, not. It will. It will not install this because first, if you have two command, if you have two actions are going to perform, so and the first command will first of the commands is not working, so that will not go forward and it do not install the second one. Okay, it will throw and let's check what will do, what happened. Save this cat3.yaml and so click the name of the file is target3.yml. Start, check gathering fact. See what it will do. It will collect the gathering fact. In this, nothing is error, but in the tasks, see the first of the actions itself not working. Okay. So how to overcome this error? Simple. So just go to this and we add one more command in this so that it will, if a user are using Red Hat family and here by mistakenly or he gave some Debian commands. So simply that things will simply skip that and he will execute the commands related to the Red Hat family. So we add one more thing: when Ansible OS family equals to Debian. Okay. When Ansible OS family equals to Red Hat. Okay. So if a user wanted to execute this, so and he using this, if a user are using if a user is using Red Hat family, so this it will work. This will work. Okay, but a user do not have a Debian family, and if you use this command, then it will, instead of that, it will not throw error. Okay, instead of throwing error, it will skip. This actions will skip. Okay, so that's why it will not throw error. Okay, so got it? I repeat once. So as you know that this is my credential. Okay, so till connection, this is my credential, this is task, this is the name. I conclusion is that if a user who are using Red Hat family and he is going to install the services related to the Red Hat family. If a user wanted to if a user also wanted to execute the same service of the Debian family, so instead of throwing an error, it will simply skip this because we add this command. Okay, let's if a user and the vice versa. So for example, if a user are using the Debian family and he is going to execute this command, so simply this command will skip and this will run. So in my case, as a user, I'm using this Red Hat family. So that's why this command will execute fine and it will not, instead of throwing an error, this will skip. These actions will skip by using this command. Okay, now get it. So just save this, just cat target 3.yml. Okay, and just run this. Let's see whether it will work or not. Earlier it's not working. See, tasks completed. We got some error. Let's check. Installation skip. Oh, sorry. My fault. Instead of Apache 2, because in Red Hat family, STTPD, Apache considered as STTPD. That's why it threw an error. Now save this. See, it will gathering the facts. Okay, so this is Debian family. A user using Red Hat family. That's why instead of throwing error, it skip that portion. And this is change. Okay, so out of 2, it will 1. Because one action is skip. Is not going to install HTTPD. Sorry, he is not going to install the Apache server of Debian family. So out of 2, it will change only one. One skip. Okay. Debian family now. That will not work. Okay. We skip that one because we are not using Red Hat and Debian family. We are using the Red Hat family. That's why it will install that services related to the Red Hat family, not the Debian family. Okay. Correct. Similarly, if a user using Debian family, then he is not able to install the services of the Red Hat family. Okay. As in my case, I'm using the Red Hat family, so I'm install the services, whatever the services are available in the Red Hat family, I'm going to install that. Okay. Got it? That's why. So I wind up my session today. In today's session, I conclude. In today's session, what are the things I cover? So, first of all, I show you how without SSH we are using Ansible, and then how with the help of SSH ID how we interacting with multiple nodes, multiple client machines, and no need to go separately each and of no need to go each of the machines and we separately install all the software or OS. Okay, because it will take so much time. So instead of that, we simply come to the Ansible server and we install whatever the commands we are running in the Ansible server. That will directly execute on the same on each and every machines. Okay, and okay, for example, if we have a Ansible server and if we have multiple Ansible client machine, okay, so and if we the same ID which we generated in the Ansible server, if that ID will copied in the all of these multiple nodes, then each and every client machines got interacted with that Ansible server. Got it? So no need to do anything separately, and it will save so much our time and efforts also, and it is a good practice. Okay. Some modification also I did in some of the files, such as you've seen that some Ansible hosts file, Ansible config file, then vi sudo, and then also I did some configuration in the sudo ers file. Okay, got it. And after that, I executed some of the Adhoc commands. Adhoc commands basically it's a single command, single Linux command. Okay. So, and then I explained some of the concept of the Ansible modules, how it will work, and then at last I explained you how Ansible playbook will work. Okay. So that's all from my side in today's session. And if you like the session, please like this. And I hope you learn a lots of things in, in a short duration of time. So that's all from my side. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Please focus, guys. Let's check once whether it will work or not. Which service is running? Let's check which state. But we're not starting the service now. That's why. Okay. So here just give name, start, std repeating, service. Okay. Actions, service, name, service name as HTTPD and status state is started. Okay, same you give here also. Hyphen name, start in Nginx service. It's save. And then actions, action, service, name in Nginx and state. Sorry, no need to give Nginx. Why you give Nginx? HTTP, Apache 2. Apache and state started. If a user using this, then it will execute this. And if a user using Red Hat family, then this command will execute. Okay. If a user using the Debian family installation, then Apache 2 gets installed and it will throw error. If a user, it will not throw error because I'm using here now Ansible OS family equal to Debian and this one. So it will not, instead of throwing it skip that part. Okay, if a user using Debian family, then the Apache 2 gets installed. If a user using Red Hat family, then this will install. That means HTTPD will install. Okay, so let's see. It will gather the facts. So use this portion. Okay, start HTTPD service command. Or you can give actions service yum to the service as HTTPD and then start status state that is started. Okay, actually, I have some network error. Okay, network uh, problem. I just share my screen first, and now I will start again. I'm going to start the master. Okay, because it's interrupting. So just copy the public IP of that Ansible server. Go to putty, Windows, go to appearance, 14 from 10 by put- change the font size as 14 so that it will look bigger. Color as screen so that it will easily uh, for you to distinguish among the server node and the client machine. Just browse this public app, private app, public app. So just click on it. Just hyphen user, clear. Just give ls sudo su open user clear. Okay. So give ls vi target 3 dot yml. Okay. So start nginx file window. No, it's wrong. So go to this httpd. Okay. So let's Ansible playbook and the name of the file target 3.yml. Okay. So let's delete that. Just save this. Just execute once again. Okay. Skipping and see. And if you start the service Ansible, just give Ansible what is the host name. So user hyphen then B for the pseudo user and the name module, then hyphen E, then hyphen service, then hyphen A, then pkg package equal to httpd, and then state equal to started. Okay. Package equal to httpd. Ansible user happen b happen. Sorry. Uh, package httpd state is started. Sorry. Instead of package give name, it will start. Okay, it will start the service. If you're going to other machine, you check the status of that. It will running, active running. Okay, go to the on the client machine. See, it will also running. Now it's time to remove this. Okay, so this is all about today's session, and now I'm going to wind up this session. That's all. In today's session, we are going to learn many things about Ansible, Ansible Adhoc commands, Ansible module, and how Ansible playbook will work. Okay, so that's all today's session. Thank you. Have a nice day.